being an entrepreneur is a very lonely endeavor. And the hardest parts you're doing is by yourself. This doesn't come easy. But when I thought about doing this, it just really boiled down to, you don't have anything to lose. If you'd have met me a couple of years ago, all we were doing were custom sneakers. You can't scale fast as a service-oriented business. The quality suffers. There was a particular model shoe that customers were constantly sending us to get restored, and the laces were always trashed. My first thoughts were, well, how hard could it be for us to just make our own laces? Customers love them. And so naturally it made sense for us to say, hey, let's try this on some other platforms and see if we get the same response. I had been considering launching on Amazon, and then I saw an ad for the Amazon Black Business Accelerator. All I saw were opportunities just to make the path a little easier for me. I'd have access to a community of sellers. I'd have access to some training, to some resources in terms of skills, optimizing your listing, thinking about what your customers want, doing product research. That was a no-brainer. I know how my own path has been as an entrepreneur. I didn't grow up seeing other people that were doing what I wanted to do that looked like me. When I went to the first Amazon Black Business Accelerator event, Amazon was so very intentional about creating space for us. I was talking to maybe one or two people and just sharing some tips of some things that had worked out for me. And I looked up and there's this massive group right around me and everyone's taking notes. That's what creating space for people does. And then when you create the space, that's where the community building starts to happen. We keep in touch and we talk all the time.
How are you?
I'm good. What about you?
Doing well.
Hey, did you try that kidding?
Not yet.
Okay. BBA showed me that entrepreneurship doesn't have to be lonely because you have a community that you can tap into. As a person that had a service-based business and didn't really see opportunity for selling products on Amazon, I not only was able to do that, but I was able to do it at a scale in which I now have resources to put back into my business. I've actually grown it because of my ability to sell products on Amazon. I built this business, and from a legacy standpoint, there's nothing that gives me greater sense of purpose and accomplishment to know that I'm growing something that I absolutely can give to my family.
Looking at the business now is really incredible, especially when you know where it's come from. And it really inspires me to go after things that I've visualized, because seeing that he can do it makes me believe that I can too.
Yeah, that's proof.